Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video we're just going to go through hopefully stages 50 to 100 of Abyss difficulty for Rift Odyssey. So let's jump straight into it. This is the team setup that I'm using at the moment. I don't unfortunately have any dooms to get the 75% damage reduction, so it may be, unfortunately we won't be able to pass because we don't have that damage reduction. But we'll just go ahead and see how far we can get in this. Now, the setup that I've got going at the moment, no Karnak on here. We have replaced Karnak with Leandra at the moment. And the reason for that is because she's part of this synergy. So we'll just see how much damage these enemies are doing to us. It may be that we do need that the Doom's synergy in order to progress. It looks like we have silenced them, and they are doing significant damage. Fortunately, we've got Elma here, Elma the goat. So it looks like they're doing significant damage to us. Unfortunately, it sort of cuts Leandra off having this dragon here, and the reason for that, yeah, I don't think we're doing enough damage, unfortunately. But the reason that we've got the dragon here is because we're using the seasonal synergy. Fortunately, Katrina here able to finish off a lot of the enemies. What a powerful unit she is, especially given the new seasonal synergy as well, powering her up, as well as the dragon buff. So, fortunately, Leandra here just swapping with Elma. Which is a bit of a pain, especially if you're going to try and use the shield technique. You've got to be careful what units you are using. Dragon here able to finish off Victoria, which actually is quite good. I think this dragon will become very powerful later on. Fortunately, Katrina here able to finish things off. And then what we're going to do is we're going to quick battle until we hit a speed bump, and then we'll go in, see what the problem is. And hopefully we'll be able to counter it with whatever it is that we do need to. We are going to stop at 75 just because that's a boss mission, and I do want to get that footage as well, so that anybody who is stuck on that boss mission can see what the strategy is. Okay, so it looks like it stops at 74, so let's go and have a look at what the problem is. So it looks like we need another one, so we're going to take out Leandra, and we're going to go and put in Karnak here, so we get this seasonal synergy buff. And it looks like we just weren't able to do enough damage, or Elma was being taken out as well. So we do have the 3 Ethereals at the back, along with Atropos, which hopefully should be enough, but we'll see. See how much damage we're actually taking now that we've got the synergy buff in here as well. So damage reduction 75%. We'll take those, especially against this setup. 5 Phantom synergy is the worst when it's on the enemy team, and the reason that I'm so salty about it is because whenever I have a 5 Phantom synergy, if I did this exact setup, oh, would it not work? I promise you it would not work. Just such a pain. So Dragon taking out the Holy Shield here and following up with the attacks. Fortunately, stop it. So we taunted Ayushta here, and she looks slower than normal as well. So Elma taking the brunt of the damage. Fortunately, he is the GOAT, and if you don't have him up to 7 stars, you need to prioritize him up to 7 stars. So unfortunately a miss from Karnak there, but this dragon doesn't seem to miss. Hopefully we'll get a proc from Eudora here. No second proc. I'm very, very close. Very, very close indeed to getting a red rune for Eudora. Final red rune. So hopefully after this one, after this mission, we'll be able to get those as well. So you may even catch it on this run. So a miss, but we still got that taunt in. Dragon powering up slightly. Get the execution from Karnak. It's such a good ability. I'm so glad I invested in those exclusive runes for him early on. when there wasn't that much choice. But if you are going to go for it, I would suggest investing in Karnak's exclusive runes. At least it's epic exclusive runes. The legendary exclusive runes are more for PvP, where you want to bind 2 enemies and then bind another 2 enemies later on. It's very effective, as I've had it used against me multiple times. We've got the silence and taunt as well. My goodness. So we do get the proc from Eudora. Do a little bit of damage. Double proc, in fact. That's really nice. Really, really nice. Maybe we'll see a triple proc from her in this one. That would be something, wouldn't it? So we'll taunt them. So we're in no danger of dying on this particular round. Unless Minotaur gets us, which could potentially happen. We'll hopefully get a stun. Yep, perfect. So we get the double. We don't get the triple though. But Katrina here. Whoa. What a unit. So this is where they'll do the majority of their attacks. Unfortunately, we've built up enough shield over time to stop them. Now, if you have a look, the enemies, when they do damage to us... Oh, that was good. Oh, that was good. I love that. We will hopefully see Eudora finish things off now. Unfortunately not. Katrina to seal the deal. Nearly there. This is why we couldn't beat them with the other team. It's just because we didn't have the ethereal and the damage reduction, and as well, I think we would have timed out because we wouldn't have been able to do enough damage to them. But it looks like here should have absolutely no problem finishing them off, especially with the buff from Atrops here. There we go. And still we go round and round. When will you learn? When will I learn? So I just need to finish this particular boss, and then I'm going to jump straight into the shop and pick up the runes for Eudora. That's if we can beat this boss. So immune to all damage, but loses 1 HP when performing a basic attack. Also gains the ability to increase the damage reduction. Okay. And then what's your... Right, okay. Let's jump in like this. And we'll see how much damage we're actually doing and if we can survive. So it looks like we've got this chain effect. So if a unit were to die with this chain effect active, we wouldn't be able to... Oof, that is a lot of damage. We wouldn't be able to survive. Or we wouldn't be able to recur. So we wouldn't be able to bring ourselves back, if that makes sense. So we wouldn't get any effects from, say, the Avengers. While this chain's on, we wouldn't get any effects from Avengers. Or Phantom synergies, for example. And there we go. So we've got our shields up now. With thanks to Katrina, I managed to get her red runes purely through grinding and grinding and grinding. I managed to get her red runes sorted. So our shield strength is all the way up, and we keep replenishing ourselves here, doing enough damage to this boss. Yep. Fortunately, Katrina hits multiple times as well. So I think potentially even replacing Atrops with the new unit, so the new Mulan unit. She's really good. I really like this new Mulan unit. Shame. Oh, you just need to beat this boss. Yes. Yes. Right. Let's go ahead. Go into our rewards. And I'm not going to claim them all. Just going to go ahead and claim these. As you can see, 224. I was 10 off. We're going to go into the shop right now. And the grind is finally over. You can go ahead, pick up one of these. I don't even care what it is. Go to Eudora. And we're going to change this out. Oh wait, no we can't. Oh, what an idiot. Inventory. Go to you. Where are you? There you are. There we go. So as you can see, all mismatched.
I am reborn from the ashes and dance among flames.
Oh, endless rage. There we go. 100% chance cast of Blazing Melody once. Oh, yes. There we go. There we go indeed. Right. If only I could purify. But I can't. I'm not strong enough. Unfortunately. Not got the Celestial Trials, or the appropriate Celestial Trials. So let's go ahead and jump straight back in. We'll quick battle, in fact. No, we're going to quick battle. I know I've just got Eudora's runes, but hopefully they'll help us progress. And then hopefully we will get to 100 at some point. So challenge 81 seems to be where we may get stuck. So we need Mystifiers. I don't have Mystifiers. I have one Mystifier, Season Synergy. So maybe this is where we have to stop for today. Because of the Phantom Synergy and the corrode damage, I think potentially we're just losing this one. But we'll see. Go ahead and see why we're losing this one. Yeah, there you go. It's because our units are dying straight away with no chance of getting there. So looks like Holy Shield is probably the way to go on this one, which is why Mystifiers would be so powerful. There we go. I think we just need to get Katrina to survive. I really do. If we can get all of their attacks towards Elmer, but that's very unlikely to happen. So we did taunt them. So whereabouts are we going wrong with this one? So Eudora should be proccing twice. Yeah, Katrina not doing anywhere near as much damage as she should do. So I think potentially what we're going to do is try again. I'm going to switch out Eudora for Atrops here. And we'll see how this one goes. We'll see if Eudora dies on the first hit, or if Atrops can survive on that back row. If not, we're going to need to change up the synergy, I think. Katrina on that one, the main damage dealer. So, yeah, that's an L. Right, okay. Let's go ahead, change up. And we will just see whether or not 3, 4, where have you gone? There you go. Spear. We will go Healing Orb. I'm very tempted just to put Blades of Chaos in instead. And we'll see whether or not it is required. Hopefully, the Holy Shield stack here will see us through. But we'll have to find out. So yeah, nobody died there. That's very good. Get some Holy Armor removal. We'll also be able to debuff the enemies as well, or remove all of their buffs instead. So do the old switch. Yeah, so it's Leandra down. Maybe say doing a little bit of damage, but I think the healing.
Rise, my champion. This ends now. Your soul is mine. This ends now.
Leandra applying our holy shield here.
Has arrived.
Sal doing some respectable damage, but again, we just need to survive for as long as we possibly can. Mavis dying is absolutely fine. It's the purpose of the unit, I think. Leandra dying again, though. Shame. And Chess is down as well. Sal down now as well. Yeah, that's going to be a real pain to beat. So, I think that is where we're going to leave it, actually. And I will need to put up another video tomorrow. So this is 50 to 81. Unfortunately, not able to beat this one because we don't have the right buffs. I think, again, if we had to go into our Miss Merchant and we'd have a look here, I do think we'll need a proper, the Undying Shield in order to pass through. But it's just getting copies, or it's just getting the currency here in order to get all of those copies. So it's 1,000 per. The way to get that currency, if we go into artifacts, the only way I've found is through leveling up. So when we level up our artifacts, effectively, we do get the bonus here. So we'll see how that goes. But thanks very much for watching. I do hope you have a great day. If you can like and subscribe, really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.